Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a meditation for the element of water. This is a meditation to receive a message, an elemental message from the element of water. Although it's not required, it's strongly suggested that you do this meditation in a bathtub or swimming pool, or perhaps while you are in a body of water. If you can be close to a body of water or near running water, that would enhance your experience, but of course, it is in no way required. So just get comfortable and close your eyes. We'd like to open the session by calling in Archangel Gabriel, Archangel of Communication. We ask her to ground us and to grid our space for this meditation, that we may receive what we need to receive, and that all may done be according to Source will. And I would like you to have a sense of knowing or visualize yourself at the top of a very steep hill. And have a sense of what you might smell, of the sunlight on your skin. Have a sense of whether it is grassy or dirt. Bring yourself into that space, the top of a very steep hill. And I'd like you to have a sense of knowing or visualize yourself walking down this hill very slowly, very deliberately, taking great care to place your foot upon the earth with each step, very carefully and very deliberately, descending this hill. You're stepping down and stepping down and stepping down, descending and descending this hill, and descending and stepping down, further and further down the hill, closer and closer to the bottom of this hill. And as you get to the bottom, you notice that this hill runs into a ravine. And it's so deep, this ravine is so deep that it hides the sun from your view and you're in the shade. You go follow this ravine, it has a slight decline, so you're still going down, down, down. And you reach the bottom. And you notice this ravine tapers off into a dirt path. You have a sense of going into this ancient forest at the end of this path. You can see and feel the trees around you and the ferns and the grasses. You have a sense of animals moving, birds overhead. But everything's in shade. It's restful. You feel calm and peaceful, communing with the ancient energy of this place, the ancient energies of the earth. And as you're walking through this forest, you begin to smell water. You can tell that there is a body of water nearby. And as you get closer, you start to feel a little bit of moisture in the air, a little bit of humidity. And so you know you're very close to water. You can start to feel it on your skin. And it's in your inhalation as you breathe in. And as you walk, as you smell this water, as you feel it on your skin and in your lungs, there's a clearing in the trees and you can see the river. You can see the river and you see light sparkling off the surface of the water. You can see stones and small fish under the water. And it's quiet here and you feel safe here. And you decide to take your shoes off so that you can go into the water a little ways. So you take your shoes off, your socks off, you go down the embankment towards the water itself and you slide your feet in, and it's the perfect temperature. It's not too cool, it's not too warm, it's just right for you. The water feels silky against your skin, and so you slide in a little further, walking slowly into the water, feeling the soil at the bottom between your toes. It's a comforting feeling. It's not cold or squishy, it's just right. And so you go a little further into this water, and now you're up to your knees, slowly wading into this water. You can almost touch it with your fingertips as your arms hang down by your sides. So you walk a little further, and the water creeps up to your thighs and up to your hips. And now it's at your waist deep in the river. The gentle water just swirling by you. You go a little further and the water's up to your chest. You're moving your arms gently back and forth, and you can feel the water sliding against your fingertips and through the palms of your hands. And finally, you just allow the gentle current to pick you up, and you float on your back in the water, in the river. The current pulls you downstream. You look up at the sky, or you close your eyes and just allow the water to take you. It's holding you up, and you're safe here. Floating in the water, letting it run across your fingers, across your chest, across your belly, letting it hold you up from the bottom, letting it caress your head, letting it run through your hair, letting the water take care of you, letting the water meet you. You know, the creatures of the water begin to draw close to you, the water nymphs, the water dragons. Some of them are blue, some of them are green, some have brown speckles. The undines gather close and they hold you safe in this river. They're supporting you and holding you. And they're so happy you came and they love you so much. You can feel that love that they have for you, and you feel the strength that they're offering you, the fluidity of their energy swirling all around your body. You begin to feel that fluidity inside. You feel like the water is inside you as well. You can feel the energy of these creatures, the undines, the water dragons, the water nymphs. You can feel their flowing energy. It's gentle and powerful. It's around you, it's outside you, and it begins to be inside you as well. You can feel this flowing, this fluidity, this powerful yet gentle energy flowing inside you as well. And the undines and the water dragons and the water nymphs, they encourage you to relax even further, to let your mind slide into nothingness, where it's just your heartbeat And you just float there in the water with the elementals and your own heart. You feel the water around your body, fingers, hips, toes, neck, head. Feel it all around you and inside you. And now the spirit of the water element, the energy of the water itself, the water that you're floating in this moment, the water that is buoying you up, bearing you up, relaxing you, carrying you. The spirit of the water element begins to whisper to you. The water itself is speaking to you. It calls you by name, your full name. The water knows you. She knows you. She flows within and without. She knows you. And her name, she says your name with such love, such power, and such authority. And the spirit of the water calls you again, and she has something for you. She says that she has something for you. Will you receive it? Are you open to receive? And if you say yes, be ready to receive it now. What does she give you? What does the water element give you? What does she have for you? It may be a message, it may be a word, it may be an object or a symbol. Whatever you receive is perfect for you. It is her a special message, her a special gift for you. And so you receive this gift from the water element, and you receive it with gratitude, and you thank her. And she also gives you an invitation. She gives you an invitation to achieve greater intimacy with her, an invitation to improve your emotional flow, to be like her, to be like that flow of water that's all around your body, that's inside your body, swirling within, without, with no blockages and no dams, free flowing. She invites you to into this intimate relationship with her, the element of water. She invites you to greater emotional clarity, inviting you to allow those feelings to flow like the water around you instead of stopping them, instead of being afraid of them, instead of preventing them or squashing them. You allow them. You float in them just as you're floating in the river now. You allow these feelings, these emotions to flow around you unobstructed. That is her invitation. She invites you further to wash in her, to wash yourself of all that does not serve you, your past, your mistakes, any energies that are just too heavy to carry. Let them go in the water. Give them to her. Know at any time you can give them to her. You can allow them to float away from your fingertips, from your shoulders, from your head, from your chest, from your back, from your pelvis, from your legs, and from your feet, just as you're floating in the water now. You can give them to the water. She will carry them away from you, wash you clean, and you are purified. Say yes. Say yes. Breathe in and say yes. Yes. I accept your invitation. And thank her. Thank the element of water, the spirit of the water, for all that she has given you today and in the future. Thank her for this time spent in the intimacy of her bosom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank the water elementals, the undines, the water dragons, and the water nymphs who have assisted you, who have borne you up, who greeted you as one of their own and took care of you as you floated in the spirit of the water. And you can stay here for as long as you like, floating in these sacred waters, in the spirit of the water element. Or you can come slowly back, moving your feet, your toes, your fingers, moving your head a little bit, putting your feet down to the bottom of the river so that you can stand up. And slowly, slowly walking out of the river, slowly walking to the shallows as the water line drifts down from your head, down to your chest, down to your belly, down to your waist, your hips. As you wade, you can feel it pushing around your thighs, around your knees as you reach the bank, your ankles, your feet, your toes, as you stand on the river and reflect. Perhaps you want to journal about your experience with the water. Perhaps you want to reflect on her many faces, the water's many faces, the awesome destructive power of the hurricane and tsunami, the flash flood, and the gentleness of the rain falling on your face during a summer shower, the comfort of a hot bath, the soothing of a parched throat, and the destruction of cities, homes, and roads, and mountains, even mountains in landslides. You stand in the awe of the water, the element of water, the gift, and the force that she is. And you come to feel that the same capacity for gentleness and destruction live within you. And so you are bonded. You are bonded to the water element. Her spirit lives in you. And this meditation is offered to you with love and blessing. And peace be with you.